Hello and welcome back to chapter 11 in our Flash series, Creating Button Symbols. And we're on to our last video, all about linking buttons to a website. Now in this exercise, we're going to click on a button which will navigate to an external website. We're going to be using two new methods called Navigate to URL and URL Request. To navigate to URL, we're going to tell the action script to open a web page, and the URL request is a container to put the actual website in. So let's show you how to do all of that. Now, as you can see, I've gone and magnified up to 200% my TalkShop working folder, and I've gone and focused on this button we created in an earlier video. Now, I need to give this button an instant name, and I'm going to call it learn_button. So let's go and do that. Learn_button. Right, so now that's been done, we're going to go back to our action script and make sure you're in the actions layer, frame 1, action frame, and here's our code from the previous video. And as I've said before, you're going to need to do the other buttons. As a way of helping you, all you need to do is to highlight this, copy and paste it underneath. And so you've got everything there. And then the only things you need to change, so as an example, I'm not going to spend long on this, but if I was to go copy, and bring this down and go paste. Okay, the only things that you need to change is the name of the button. So you'd have created a particular label for your button called, say, specials button, and you'll have add eventually click, go to the name of that frame, go to specials, and then you say function, go to specials, and this would all be in, and you would be asked to stop at that particular frame. So you don't have to go and type it all in, but you do have to go and modify this piece of script in order to basically work for each of the other buttons. So I'm going to leave that with you. I'm not going to do that, but that's for you to have a think about. Okay, we are talking about creating a button that goes to a website. So we've created our property inspector learn button. So when I clicked on that, you can see that it's there. And what I want to do is I want to go and into actions, actually write some code for this specific button. So let me go and do that now, and you can follow along. And then once I've gone and done it, I'll explain what I've gone and done. Okay, so now that I've gone and put in the code, let's just check that it works, and then we'll go back and talk about it. So we'll go to Control, and then we'll go to Test Movie in Flash Professional. And down here is the site, and we're going to click on it. And this brings up the site here. So let's have a look at what the code is actually saying. Firstly, you created an event handler, which involved two methods, and that's to navigate to URL and URL request, which were under the function name Open Web Page. Secondly, you created an event handler, which attaches an event listener to the Learn More button instant at the bottom of the stage, and tells it to use the Open Web Page event handler, that's here, and when it is clicked. So this, when clicked, opens this function, and the function is going to go and open this specific web page. So we've gone and had a look at that. You can of course change this address to any web page that you want. So plenty to have a go at. Thank you for having a look at this. Go and play, go and experiment. If you don't quite get it first time round, look at my code again. Make sure that your colons, semicolons, brackets are all correct. And once you've gone and done that, well done. That's a difficult chapter finished. I look forward to seeing you in the next chapter. Till then, bye-bye.